Arul, in your experience over the time, what do you think takes most effort? Getting a new client or maintaining a stable team? What is more difficult?
So I feel like both are really difficult.
According to you, what are the top 3 reasons why employees leave their companies?
The learning, the lack of learning.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Balavishnu Ranganathan, founder and CEO of Technotackle Software Solutions. So this conversation is for my upcoming book, The Retention Code, a founder's guide to building teams that stay. In the process of building Technotackle, one thing was clear to me. Many companies often focus too much on scaling their delivery, but often ignore the underlying team stability. And so what happens is teams keep on changing. When teams keep on changing, the work slows down, the knowledge get lost, and the growth becomes harder than it should really be. Right? So that's what led to finding that attrition is not just a HR issue, but it's a core business problem. So through this book, I'm bringing together practical insights from leaders who have managed real world growth and complexity so that we can understand what it really takes to make people stay. So today I'm glad to have Mr. Arulselvar with us. So Arul is the founder of Brisk Infosec, a cybersecurity firm for the last 10 plus years. So what stands out is not just his technical depth, but also how he has built his company around strong systems and long-term thinking. And special mention here, he is also the author of Vulnerability to Victory, so which is one of the key inspiration for me to personally start this book writing journey, and wanted to share my experience as well as how Arul did. So Arul, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here and thank you for graciously agreeing. Yes. So to get started,
Yes.
awesome, great.
Great,
Arul,
Bala.
to get
Thank you so
started,
much for the great opportunity. I'm really
awesome,
so much excited. And the day we met at the first time itself, and we had a very good
correct,
conversation. And also,
right,
back to back, we are meeting, and our
right.
relationship is growing as well. I'm so happy to see how you are growing your business and step by step basis. And definitely, I will share the insights what I'm having and what we are practicing, and definitely it will be useful for your audience as well.
Awesome, awesome, great. Arul. So Arul, to start with, could you give a small introduction about yourself to the audience in your own words?
Okay, so I'm Arulselvar Thomas. I'm the founder and director of Risk Investor. So we are running a cybersecurity company for last 9 years, and just to be celebrated our anniversary as well. And over the 9 years, we have started our cybersecurity journey like just a 2 members team and in a small office. Now we are a 85 members team, and Chennai is our global delivery center. We are able to work with almost 25 different countries of customers, and we hold a certain and crest kind of international gold standard cybersecurity accreditation for our organization as well. So all this because of the people who is around us, the employees who is a part of our team, and all the credits goes to them. So every time they have put all their heart and soul towards to my dream. Because of that, it's came into the reality. So I'm really thankful for that as well. So in a long run, and we have a very big vision to grow the team into 2 to 3x, and that is our ultimate goal. Towards that, we have there is the policy and process and system, and we are running on the same.
Awesome, Maral. So thank you very much and best wishes for your future endeavors as well. And one thing is in this introduction, till now I have done around 10 podcasts. So no one said about their employees, but you started with their employees. So that really says how much you value them. So I'm sure I got a great guest for this book. Great to hear that.
Great.
Awesome, Maral.
Thank you.
So wonderful. So now jumping into the interview. So Arul, in your experience over the time, what do you think takes most effort? Getting a new client or maintaining a stable team? What is more difficult?
So I feel like both are really difficult. Everything, both of the things are complement each other. If I'm getting
Right.
the customer in the sense, I need to satisfy the customer with the right team, right skill set of team as well. So I
Right.
have to maintain the left side as well as the right side. Then only the ball will be rolling the center. So I would
Great.
give the importance to both sides. So based on that, we can definitely go into the right path.
Great. So they are like both eyes, both are the same.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Same.
Both eyes, both ears, like that.
Right. Good to know, Arul. So, Arul, looking back, was there any specific mistake which you reflect on with respect to hiring or retention in the initial years of your journey?
So big part is okay. Maybe it may be suit for the organization or the startup ecosystem overall there.
Mhm.
And so while we are going to hire people, right? Okay, from the employment perspective into the entrepreneurship perspective, first
Right.
thing we will see as a cost, and we will not see the
Mm,
skills. And the
mm,
second thing
mm,
is
mm, mm.
we will be more vulnerable for their emotions, and that is
Ah,
the second major thing. And the third
right.
thing is like the moment they are saying that, okay, I'm ready to work with you on the very less salary, or we will start with a 2 months or 3 months internship without a no cost, we just directly hire. We don't worry about that because everyone have a gut skills like, okay, I can teach him and he will do something. But the
Mm,
same
mm, mm,
person will sit again, do all this work, even though
mm,
he is having 3 interns and 4 interns, and
mm.
having frustrated like why all the works are done by me, not by them. Like that is the kind of
Right.
situation I'm having most of the time. So on my
Okay.
early stage, at least for the 2 to 3 years, I was in the same situation as well. So because entrepreneurship is our first generation entrepreneur, and we'll have this because we have a conservative mindset. We don't have
Right.
fun. We don't have something to explore and go beyond to that. So
Mm,
everything we have to go under the limit, and because of that, these are the things are coming. But those tough times definitely teach you a lot. Who is the employee? How they will be
mm,
thinking. How you are
mm,
thinking.
mm, mm.
You are seeing
Right.
them as the family, and
Right.
they will never see you as a family. Yes, for the words that would be great, but at the same time, it's not true, and it cannot become like that. So always, the company is different, and personal life is different. So that is the way. Because of that, everyone look for the sorry the term called, I forgot that. Please edit it.
No worries. That can be taken care.
Work-life balance. Okay, because of that, the
Yes,
term is
work life.
exist. Work-life balance. So
Uh,
work and life definitely cannot be balanced. Because of that, everyone insists about work-life balance. So
awesome.
that is what I want to highlight as well. Yes.
Great. I think that's a very honest opening, I would say. So you told transparently that initially you were very focused on cost, and sometimes you didn't even check the skill fit. As long as
Yes.
someone is ready to work for very less cost or no cost, okay, come join me. 3 months, sit and see. But what most entrepreneurs don't, at least the young entrepreneurs don't realize is there the currency you're paying is your time or your
Yes.
senior skill sets time. That is more valuable than that whatever small money we are going to pay for the interns,
Yes.
right?
You're right.
On this. Right. So then we enter into the self-employment trap. We will have to keep doing everything ourselves, and we really do not know what's the purpose of having the team. And
Exactly.
in the long run, we are really stuck. I think that's. I would have also done some mistakes. Like in the early days, I hired some interns, and after 3 months, the only thing I realized that was he took away a lot of time of my senior developer. That's the only thing that happened on the 3 months, nothing else. It was like he learned a free course by coming to my office this, and I
Yes.
didn't get anything in return. So then
It's like
till we
white.
had a
It's like white blood, the same blood.
right. I think I can also reflect to that when you said about that.
Yeah,
Then, like for many years, we also didn't hire interns until we had a good team. Like we had like 50, 60 people, so that at least someone in bench can teach them. And that too, even hiring, we made sure that they were paid fairly, and we only took the best people on this
yes,
who had like good attitude, etc. So that tomorrow we can also convert them to employee for the long run. So mostly, I think we were all short-sighted, right, during
yeah,
the initial years, and only then we start seeing the long vision
you're right.
on this. Awesome, awesome, Aru, great. Aru, can you tell me about the first time when attrition truly hurt your business? Do you remember any such incident?
Yeah, yeah. So because that's again like the yeah, that's
I
again
think
like
some.
that's again like one of the important time like on our early days itself. It is like when we are actually work with the different customers on the early days, the 1 to 2 years, or at least we can
Mm,
take at least 3 years, up to 3 years, right? We had a big problem. It is like because of the small company, we have started to work like yes, brothers and sisters, and
mm,
it was we called us like a family and all, and lot of bondings relevant to our each and everyone emotions and all. And when coming to the emotions, right, not always the positive emotions. Some negative
mm.
emotions would be also coming. The negative,
Right,
once the small negative emotions is coming in, that will affect drastically compared to the positive emotions, right? So that
right.
is the situation we got it, and based on that, I was in the situation almost 3 times. My entire team put a paper they want to go out, and I have
Uh,
rebuilt the entire company, entire team at least 3 times, repeatedly, again and then again and again. So that was really frustrated, and I feel like okay, uh, I have seen that. Okay, so directly specific my competitor. Okay, they will the HR. You are in the HRD. You know
mm,
very well. So you want to
right.
hire from one of the special person in the sense you will see your customer competitor. You will try to target them via the knackery and all, right? The same thing. I
Mhm.
was becoming the victim for that specific thing because of the learning and depth what we have given. Based on that, my entire team go away, and there
Okay.
is no rule. And because of the emotions, and they will come up with the reason like, I have this problem, I have to go surgery, my family really in the problem. And somebody said, I'm directly go to the farming, I'm going to do the farming. I don't want
Mm.
to do the IT business at all. But after he left the work organization, he will get an employment verification within 10 days itself. From our next, so another 5 or 10 kilometers, he already got another job. That is the thing is that at that time I was really felt bad and thought about attrition is something is really hitting hard. And also earlier days, it was like more emotional manner I was also approached. And later I have realized that is a normal. And in this business, people will come and go because there is a unwritten rule. Like the more you change the employment, your growth would be like
Mm,
unwritten rule is
right.
given. And because of the people are believing that and go with that. And like how we are as a when while we are starting a company, we are not having the long sight, right? We are having only,
Mhm.
and because of that, we want to hire some kind of intern, and we are trying to train everything, right? Same way, employee also, we are not thinking. So the same way, employee also not thinking, and because of that, they are taking the wrong choice and they are going as well. So that is a movement actually helped me and worry more about the employment related.
Awesome, Arul. So thank you for sharing that. I completely agree. Like negative emotions, once the negative emotion sets in, everything would go wrong there. And
Yes.
very sorry that I think your entire team had left like almost 3 times and you had to rebuild. But that really shows your courage. No matter whatever happens, you didn't leave and you still fixed your mistakes and you just went to
Yeah.
get on better and better on this. And speaking about the farming, to be honest, I remember like 5 years back, one Android developer said the same exact whatever you said, farming, and he left. But few years later, when I saw his profile, he was working in some other company as an Android developer. He could have at least told me. If he had told me that he's getting a job in Bangalore, I would have still relieved him. I do not know why he said like I'm going to back to my hometown, do the farming. Some people like immature,
Yeah,
right?
that's
I think
yeah.
we were immature initial days, as you said.
Yes, yes.
No worries.
We can easily you can easily create a list of the reasons what you can expect from employee. That would be like how
Uh,
we are writing the leave letter to the school. The same way would
right.
be the
Okay.
same patterns.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I think top 5, 10 patterns would cover 99% of the cases, right?
I'm not against that. Okay, yes, they have to change and they have to go, but it should be genuine because the world is very
Right.
small, and we know each
Right.
other. We want to work each other, and we still have okay. We are a 9 years old company now. Now we some of our old employees becoming our partners, becoming our
Right.
again they have joined with our organization. Some of them is a really good customer for us. Some of them in the
Right.
very big company, they are sitting in the managers. They are giving the business, and that kind of relationship something we have to be create, and we have to grow, right? Okay, that's a healthy ending should be that a very healthy start, at the same time healthy ending would be good. So for that,
Mm.
transparency and openness is really matters. Not the money will today will come. Yes, as a startup, we may not able to offer after 4 years or 5 years. Yes, we are able to offer, and they will be come back, and we need to hire them. That kind of space should be created, and the people should treat that. That is the only concern.
Right, Darrell. I agree. We should not burn the bridges, right? We'll need to relieve in a smooth manner, and whenever we see, we need to have smile and talk on this.
Yes.
So we need to relieve in that manner. So even like 2 weeks back, one of my old employee who was with me like 6, 7 years back, he called me and he said that he's applying for an Australian PR and he wanted a letter from our company saying that uh, he worked between this time to this time. This was his salary and the conduct was. But he was in fact a good employee and he is still in good terms. So that's when I thought like 8 years later, he still calls me and asks. So the letter still speaks for Australian permanent residents, right? So it's a big deal. So if he had burnt the bridges, and how could he even talk? Like so,
Yeah.
I think it's really important. Awesome, man. Arul. So Arul, according to you, what are the top 3 reasons why employees leave their companies?
So, top three reason. First one is like okay, the learning, the lack of learning, and that is the first thing. And lack of learning from the employee side, and lack of leadership from the company side. And third thing is the adoption, and adoption in the sense it means when company is growing, definitely the new rules will come, new people will come, and new kind of we have to get ready for next level of thing. Okay, take example. Okay, if you take any of the Tata is Tata car company. So, yes, Tata Indica is really good car and he really hit car. Because of that, they are not stopped themselves to manufacturing other model of the car. Because other model of the car spec is different and everything is different, but the employees are same, and the customer is different, and based on that they are
Right.
growing every time. Right, same way in the company also. We the company grow each and every month or each and every day. Definitely the new thought process will come, and new leadership will come, and new policy and process will come. The employee should accept, and they have to understand the concern from the management, and we have to keep grow according to that, because the employee should grow along with the company. When these three things are the customer, when the employee decided they don't want to grow along with the company, either they want to break or they want a special permission or something, not following the rules, And the second thing is they don't want to align with the leadership pattern what we have set. Like they are not ready to support the second line leaders. They want always talk to the leaders, and that is the way they are more comfortable. And third thing is the unrealistic expectation on the salary, which is not viable for the company because of the company situation, even though the competitors are paying. These are the three major reasons I feel like employees are leaving. And yes, in that I'm also adding that sometimes there is second line leadership and leadership lack also would be there. Visibility lack also would be there. So it depends on that. Also, the people will definitely leave the company.
Got it. Got it. One thing that I'm more curious here is you said the lack of leadership, right? So, do you mind going a little bit deeper into that? Like, what kind of scenarios you mean, and how employers can fix that instead of going in that route?
Okay, irrespective of the lack of leadership in the sense, because not everyone actually trained for the leaders and then get hired, right? So when coming to
Right.
the lack of leadership, it's not only with the team leader or manager alone. It's also with the employee. So employee, while they are getting employed, and they should everyone should also think from the management angle and their superiority angle, why they are reacting like that. Why for one customer they are saying yes, another customer they are saying no. And then why one customer is a different cost, other customer is a different cost. All everything based on the some strategic planning. And why we are celebrating this thing on this place. Why the next time is that place. Everything is really matters, right? So sometimes the employee missing to think from the other side. So that is the biggest problem I feel. So that is a kind of one of the minimal quality of any leaders. So that's why the leadership angle will change. The same way, the leaders, while we are giving the leadership and all, right? Because of the culture, what we are having, situation, what we are having, what we have learned, the politics will sometimes, either your big company or small company, by default, the politics, something will come. When politics is coming, you don't have evidence to erase that. Until that person is get changed or the environment is completely changing, that will take time. To know about that to the management also really big task. So all these things are really matters when coming to the employee think like leader or a leadership failure, something is happening.
Got it. Got it. Thank you for detailing that. Arul, was there a situation in your company where, in the mid of a project, there was some changes in the team? Some people left and they were replaced by others from inside or hired outside, and because of that, the profitability was less, or it went in loss, or the timelines promised were not delivered. Was there such cases?
Yes, that kind of also if it is something like, okay, we are not tolerate the people who is not ethically aligned with the company. So if some unethical is something is happened in the sense, definitely we will not tolerate and we will immediately send them out. Because
Right.
it may be any unethical. So it may be the professional perspective or the behavior perspective, the attitude perspective. And they behave something, and for that we will not tolerate, because even though yes they are having good skills and we have put in the project, sometimes if the same kind of skill is exposed to the customer in the sense, that would be the biggest problem for us. Yes, couple of times we had a situation like we need to change the spot and change the key person on the specific project. And somehow because of the flexibility we are having in the team, the rapport we work with the customer, and we can able to manage that, and we can able to successfully complete the project. But the time and effort what management need to be put on that time of transition, right, to convince the customer, that sometime if we can put for some other area, we may get another one customer. So it's like I'm seeing that we didn't lost the customer, but we lost the chance to have one more customer because of that
Mm,
specific mindset. And sometimes, like the employee perspective, right? Like every day we will
right.
come, every entrepreneur, right? You will daily come and you are
Mm,
only search for the customers. You are
mm,
so happy whenever you are having the customers and POs are coming, deals are coming. You will be so happy. You are so super excited. You will not worry about your employees most of the time. But
mm,
90 percentage of time, every day while you are leaving, you are going very angry or you are going with the
mm,
so in the sense you just recall it that maybe because of one employee.
mm.
Something. Okay, your leader will come and say that okay, this person said like this and this situation. That's not correct. Yes, that's not correct. How can I communicate? Most of the time, we may not communicate to the employee directly. That is a kind of problem.
Right.
So, which is we are unable to express, and they will definitely ask, okay, do you have a proof? Do you have that thing? This thing? That kind of problem. So
Got it.
that is the area I want to highlight on this.
Right. Okay. Makes sense, sir. I really like the point. Like when this kind of issues happen, we lose the chance to get one more customer, right?
Yes.
We end up with the fine firefighting. We need to replace this guy, that guy, and because if that time has been spent in sales, marketing, etc., we could have grown better, right?
Yes.
So if we keep on firefighting, we can rarely focus on growth, right?
You're
So
right.
I think this employee churn takes a lot of our energy that it hinders the growth of the company in the long run, right? That's a very valid point. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
So Arul, I want to know, was there any particular stage in your career where you started thinking that, okay, retention is a long-term investment and not a short-term cost? Did that come into your mind anywhere in your journey?
Yes. It is like retention is really matters, which is I more realize. Okay, I told right. Okay, there are I lost a chance. So I lost in front of our employees like three times. I have to rebuild my entire team.
Mm,
After that, I
right.
decided, okay, the retention is really matters, and also attrition management also really matters. It is like I should not hire people on the same month every time. It should be
Mm, mm,
scattered manner that we should plan. And
mm,
also every person, overall the key person is there, and we should have some commitment with us so that we can definitely
mm,
have them as a building. What we are using at this moment is at least 35 to 55 percentage of people we will be retained.
mm,
So that is good for us. Whatever the attrition based people, overall the people are coming, these people will definitely train them in the right manner. And our
mm,
customer will always experience at least 90 to 95 percentage of the same quality. And if it is
mm,
a directly changing the company, changing the people every time, that would be really bad. So for that,
mm,
I could say the example like we are a 9 years old cybersecurity company, and we do have the employees who is working with us for last 9 years, 8 years, 5 years, 6 years, and that category we are already having almost 22 percentage of people are there who is more than 5 years traveling with us. So that is a perfect testimony. The people are our we are retaining, and some employees are really valuing our vision and the clarity what we are giving. Based on that, they are still trust and they are working with us.
great. Awesome, Arul. Thank you for sharing that. Uh, Arul, I'm curious to know, like, what are some of the strategies you use in your firm to increase the retention of your key resources? Can you share some practical strategies?
Okay, so respect to the practical strategy. Okay, it is like so every organization is different and every business
Mm,
and function is different. And whatever the strategy you are using for HR will not work for the opportunity. Like so, team perspective also you have to do that. So first thing is we have to the employee should understand. Okay, if I'm not here, and everything would be stopped. They will be struggle for a lot. That is the kind of mindset every employee will be having. So based on your the more resource and at least the buffer resource, you should try to eliminate that mindset from the employee. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, um, if possible, if the employee is demanding something, they are really skilled and capable, and they are, because of their situation, they are looking for some kind of more demanding salaries at all. Yes, we need to pay, but at the same time, we have to get the commitment from them. So, what is the maximum commitment they can give? And for that, you can compensate. So, that is again another thing. Third thing is, we are investing on the people. Like, take example in cyber security, right? Okay, some of the top certificates, the cost would become around $1,000 to $2,000, which is coming around 1 to 2 lakhs rupees. And definitely the employees who is just a 2 or 3 years experience, they may not afford to that. They may not save everything and spend for that and all. But what we can do is, and based on the commitment and based on the discussion, if they are really capable and skilled, we can invest. So once you invest to some kind of the very good certification to that employee, and they are more loyal to that, because that's going to be lifetime. He is going to say that, okay, I'm certified this much. This certification is by Bristol project, like he knows very well. Okay, that is a very good pride we are giving, and we are changing his life completely. According to that, we are offering him the right salary on the next appraisal, and he's also trusting, and he's also just travel with us for a long time as well. So these are the three key areas I feel. Apart from that, sometime I was more underrated. Like okay, one this specific knowledge I got it from one of the event. Okay, in Bangalore I was in one of the event. Okay, at that time I met one of the person. That person actually having 2,000 employees, and they are everyone is staff of Women and Bubble. He was having that business, and I have asked, okay, where is your office? He told more prime location, prime building in the Bangalore. He's having this office. Okay, I told, okay, how we are managing, because everything is the employees are outsourced one, and you are not having any of your solutions and all. Yes, they are paying it on. How you are go around and you have spent for the place, you're renting the place, put the people at all. Okay, for that, he gave one input like, Arul, you can't satisfy every employee. Employee expectation always high. If you pay 1 crore today and tomorrow they will come and ask, okay, I need 2 crore. So you never going to satisfy them for that. So you may not able to spend much, but you can give them better environment. While they coming to office, walking to the office, they will be pride about that. While they saying, okay, where he is working, where he is office, and he will be more pride about that. If he is going along with the way, along with his friend, if he is show, okay, that's a glass building. I was there. I'm in the 10th floor, 12th floor. He will be more pride about that. Their family and their surrounding also happy with that. For that, you are not going to pay them, but you are going to change the venue and give them a good experience. Something you want to do that. So after that, I decided, okay, we should also move to some of the right office as well. The right commercial property we have to go. That is a kind of decision I just took 6 months back. Just last week only, we moved to the new office as well. That's it, which is a dream office. What I really admire, and that place I brought my people as well. They are also having the same thought as well. So, respect of the retention, I feel the place also really matters, which is my recent realization.
Right. Awesome, Silver. So, congratulations on your new office. So, great. I think it's a big milestone from a small building to a glass 10th floor building.
Yes.
So, I think it's
Thank you.
I'm sure your employees are also.
But to be frank, okay, some of the entrepreneurs, some of the employees who is working on the viewers who is working on different oh that is should be there, right? Then what are the company you are running, like that is a mindset will come. But the hard truth is every entrepreneur only knows and how deep they are. They go struggle and they have built, and what is the kind of the challenge decision they have taken to come to this specific place, despite of all the situation. Only entrepreneurs will know, and from the other angle, that maybe looks small and what it is nothing, but it's a big
Right.
greatest
Right.
achievement as of my
Right.
knowledge. So in that, what is the kind of the feeling I'm having is, even though I'm going to hire more people, hire more intern, they're so happy come and work from here, not from my old office for sure. That type of would have. So the attrition will be less, even though attrition is there. I have a capacity to fill the people immediately, attract the people immediately. That's going to be the very good point because of that.
Great. Great, Arul. So summarizing, first thing we'll need to take out the idea that we need to impose the idea that everyone is replaceable. So do not consider anyone as like unreplaceable and let them do anything. So that mindset has to be taken out.
That mindset will change based on the different policy process and we implement and the opportunity and the growth plan what we are giving to them.
Got it. Right. And next is like when they like, ask something a hike or something, you'll also have to get a commitment from them. Okay, I give you this. What are you going to give in return? So that it's a win-win on this. You don't simply give something just because they ask or they got a better offer, right? This, and you have been investing in the right resources through their certifications, learning, etc. So they feel the growth and they are loyal that you are responsible for the growth and they stay with you for long. And the final thing is make sure they are in a comfortable environment which they can show prestigiously to anyone, right?
Yes.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Arul, so the next topic we wanted to discuss was like more of the latest trends. The first trend coming to the remote or hybrid work, right? So there is, I see a divide in the industry. See, one set of companies who is opposing that and who wants people to come to office, etc. Especially mostly in the big corporates, also it's happening. So there is other set of companies, startups or smaller companies who are trying to offer that as an incentive to people, like, okay, we will give you remote work, hybrid work, etc., and using that as a strategy to attract talent. So I would like to know which strategy, remote or full office, which is better as per you, both in terms of retention and performance.
Okay, fine. So I feel like this specific the question what we have asked, okay, in that perspective, what I feel is either it's a hybrid or remote or on office or in office. So everything is like a different kind of benefits. Okay, that's a kind of employee benefit kind of things. And the second thing is the benefit should not spoil the company culture and spoil the delivery and spoil the accountability. That's also really matters. And third thing is, in a most unavoidable situation, like if your parents are ill, you need to be there. You have to take care of your loved one for the long time. Yes, work from home is really good, and because sometimes that may be the very valid reason, and we have to give. But if you are giving it as a practice, as part of the as part of the company, in the sense, here also I can come up with another one derivation, like in IT company, like if it is a product company, how it is, and a service company, how it is. So product company in the sense, they already knows their roadmap, what they're going to build, and what is the timeline, and what is the delivery of this week, like all those things they well knows about that. Based on that, they can job their deliveries, and based on that they can assign to the people, and that's a task based ownership would be there. So on everyday basis or weekly basis, for those people, if the companies who is can able to do that, and they can definitely go to the work from home. So because end of the day they want the better results. Okay, that is the only area. But when coming to the service, right, service is all about, as we already discussed, so about about the company culture, how we offer. During the time, and during the time, you may not be able to expect that can be happen from the remote or hybrid perspective. So people who is experienced completely into the in office, they've also given the work from home, and in the work from after work from home, people don't want to come to office. Because of that, they have introduced. Okay, so it's a balance. Okay, 3 days office, 3 days work from home, and sometimes people treat it like, okay, 3 days is my office, 4 days is off. That is the way they are treating it as well. So this is the nuances what I have observed. In our case, yes, we do have we do approve the work from home policies for the specific period of time for their employees, and we don't have a hybrid. We are not introduced the hybrid thing, because we feel like still because we are into the service industry, that the collaboration and nuances is really important. Because of that, we are unable to do that, and we do have a complete work from home related hiring we have done, which is outside of Chennai. So we have employees from Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, and all, and those people are completely working from home. And we are started to hire them as a work from home employee, and we are managing from that as well. So we are set the expectation, and we are asking all those things. But the people who came to office after that, we are giving work from home. We are asking questions in the sense the culturally that is alignment is something is missing. And if an employee who you are going to hire, they are already experienced work from home, and they want to go with only the work from home only. So my point is, all these three areas is like a employee benefits, and like a chess game, and whatever the loss are gained, you have to measure, you have to create your own path, your own the formula, rather than, okay, industry is going like the TCS saying like that, Infosys saying like that. Instead of that, having different nuances. So create our own formula, and we have to go accordingly. That is my view.
Got it. So thank you for that. I think that's a very balanced and practical approach which you have here. Yes. So, so next thing I want to speak is more on the assumptions of the employees. See, many or at least some professionals believe that switching jobs frequently is the fastest way to grow in their career. You also spoke about this earlier in the interview. From a founder's perspective, how do you think this mindset will help them or hurt them in the long run for value creation?
Okay, in the founder's perspective, what we see is, okay, if the employee is having too many jumps within a month or within a 3 years, if he done four jump or five jump, even though they are having very good skills and all, and we will not prefer them. Okay, we will put them in the wait list only. Yes, because first thing is their cost is high, and even though their cost is high, they are not staying in one place in a proper manner, because until the person is experienced at least 1.5 years per company as a minimal, that will show the credibility and trust to what they have served to the previous organization. Yes, definitely they are going to give me the same kind of respect to my company as well. So these are the different nuances is really matters. So on this case, we will see some people who is placed directly from the company, sorry, from the college with the highest package. They stacked with the one company where they are placed for almost 3 years. and the package initially started like good, very good, and the growth would be just like 7%, just a 5% like that. They will stagnate within that time because of the high salary. They will not go out. That's the first thing. Because of the high salary, and the company also made a decision like they have to learn very less so that they can have that employee for the long time. So one small piece of cake alone they will learn, they will only good at. And if they come out and trying to identify the new job, in the sense that specific technology or thing will not be there in the market at all. That may be outdated or that may be very niche kind of thing. And because of that, people are just still stay in the same company and go whatever they want. Sometimes people who is having very good skills, they are switching. After 4 years, they will be becoming the highest paid employee, and nobody interested to hire because of that cost for the 4 years employee. So that stagnant also is coming. So slow, steady, and the win the race is only going to be take us into the next level, because the employment is not all about what skills you are having. It's also about attitude, what you are carrying, respect, what you are giving, the culture, what you are building. So everything is really matters, not just the skills or salary, not going to decide to hire an employee.
So moving on to the latest trend, the AI, right? So without AI, no conversation is fulfilled nowadays. So I have seen some founders saying that, okay, now AI agents can offer 100% retention rate. So why do you even talk about retention? I have heard some arguments like that. So I want to know, like in this AI era, do you think retention will be more important or less important in the future?
It is like, as I can connect with the question with our previous discussion. Like, okay, so what is the percentage of employee we are focusing on the retention, right? I told at least a 30 to 40% employees I need to have a retention. So those people, right? Okay, if they are they learn the AI in the sense. AI is a more dynamic structure. You can see that the OpenAI releasing one model today, tomorrow is another model. Even though you are building some kind of the automation, or you are doing something that may be outdated if it is not properly evaluated and implemented by the employees, right set of employees. Yes, instead of having 50 employees, 35 employees is enough. 15 employees maybe replace with the agent. Sometimes, yes, 50 can be go into the 25 as well, no problem. We are going to introduce the AI and we are going to enhance the people capacity. So as of now, because of the manual method, as I already told, right? Okay, the employee having average the timeline, so average work, the dedicated work time is just 3 hours as per the WHO, and I can see in the different angle like that 3 hours, how this can be more potential because of AI. So we can expect a lot and expect a lot of output, and they will also super excited. As a founder, when I'm seeing AI, when I'm doing the research and the outcome what is given, and that same experience and same emotions having by employee as well, they're also coming up with a different kind of ideas, the new thoughts and all that will overall go to grow the company as well. And I'm not saying that so AI is directly reduce the job or something, rather than it's actually equip everyone into the next level. It's elevate the people. So people who is not ready to elevate themselves in terms of the skills and all, definitely they maybe face some challenges. They will put some kind of negative thing. So employees seeing that okay, AI is coming for so coming and taking their jobs and all. You just think about the entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs also having the same kind of mindset, right? AI is coming. Yes, AI is eating a lot, and whatever we are having, they're very less. And from that only, we need to run the company. We need to feed our employees and families and all. So the pressure is not one side, because I could see that most of the debate going like it's about the employees and AI. So it's not the employees and AI, it's about between AI and us. So that is the way we have to see that, and we have to take it into the next level.
Got it. Got it. So I think we had a wonderful discussion. As a closing, I would like you to give some advice to founders, especially young founders who are struggling with attrition and they are constantly rebuilding teams. So, what would the advice be?
Okay, fine. To be frank, okay, the more uh, when coming to the entrepreneurship, okay, yes, you already taken the biggest leap and you are trying to prove yourself in front of the society, and you want to overcome the challenges what is coming in your mind itself. That itself derived, yes, you are the entrepreneur and you are trying to do something, and that's the first thing. Second thing is never ever have a mindset of, okay, I'm having idea, I'm going to pitch, I'm going to get money, and based on that, I'm going to grow the company. So because I don't have an investor, because of that, I'm not growing the company. If I have an investor, I can be like anything. Never ever have that mindset. And third thing, yes, the investment is really required, but you should not run your company because of investors' money. You should grow the company based on the investors' money. Then only the proper investor come, and proper investor will be invest the right money on yours. Otherwise, it would be like you are getting some kind of money from petty shop, and you are paying the rent, something like that. Okay, that's informal way. So don't get into that trap. And when coming to the employees and the skills, and you can try. So whatever the bandwidth is there, and based on that, you can take a risk and try to have at least a good resource. But don't overburn and yourself, because this time I want to say that, okay, on my beginner time of career, okay, so while I'm starting the company, I can't concentrate more on my business. So because of that, I didn't get the students. Because of that, I will withdraw 25,000. I will pay 20,000 to my employee. With the 5,000, I have to run the show the entire month in Chennai without any other additional things and all. That is really bad. And if you decide to run your company based on working in another one company, definitely please don't do that, because you will also end up with what I have experienced the same. So employees perspective, yes, try to have some kind of skilled employees. Otherwise, have a interns, have a MBA kind of interns, and who is believing in you, and invest on them like a strive fund, and try to do all the R&D and go into the right way. So that is a way you can grow the company. And please be slow, steady, and win the race. Don't hurry and urgent on the all those the distracting world will come up with a lot of different noise and all. Don't be a victim for that.
Got it. So thank you very much. I think we had a lot of inputs for both the book and the podcast. So really appreciate your time. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.